Here we are, Full Moon Tattoo and Horror Festival going on here. We met all kinds of cool people already. We've been hanging out over here at the Decibel Geek booth. I'm running into some old friends. We're making new friends, and it's been a pretty amazing thing. There's a lot of cool stuff going on down here today. So I know this is not our usual time to do like a Decibel Geek live stream, but we thought we'd hang out. And Chris is right here. See him? Turn it. There he is. There's Chris. And like I said, we've been talking about rock and roll with people. We got the little Zoom recorder running, and we're having fun. This is pretty cool. But we got anybody in with us yet? 2 people. Got 2 people. That's good enough for a live tour. You guys want to do a tour of the Full Moon Tattoo and Horror Convention Festival party? It's a party. Let's go check it out. Come on with me. All right. So this morning, this whole hallway was filled up with a big, giant line full of people. Like before the place even opened, the line ran all the way up the hallway. And for those of you guys that were here with us a couple of years ago, for the most recent Rockin' Pod, it was in this very same building. So if you see it looks familiar, that's because this is where we all hung out for Rockin' Pod. Like right over there is where you'd find Ian Wadley outside smoking with Andre LaBelle. Like every time you go out there, there they were. I didn't even know that they had a booth because they might as well set it out outside because that's where the party was at. So if it looks familiar in here, it's a little different setup, but it's the same place. So let's take a walk around, see what they got going on. I mean, it's all horror movie stuff, mostly. There's a little bit of rock and roll mixed in. They got some ballistic stuff going on over here. Ninja Turtles, all kinds of stuff. Check out these masks down here. They're pretty badass. Got the Jason in space one. That's great. How you guys doing? We got the movie stars are all over here hanging out. Got William Forsythe. He's been in a million movies over the years. It's kind of a trip when you see somebody that's like, because we do the rock and roll, we see rock and rollers all the time. Oh, that guy played on that album, this and that. But to see somebody that was in movies is kind of a trip because you see their faces all the time, So it's like, think about all the movies that you've seen that's had William Forsythe in it. It's kind of a trip. Take a look. He's right over there. I guess we'll be back. Actually, he's an old rock and roller. He's got people lined up to get his autograph. They got Tom Sizemore here. He's a notorious party guy from back in the day. You got to imagine he's probably spent time hanging out with people that were on the Sunset Strip. Don't touch that crazy looking Rubik's Cube thing. Here, Joe Bob Briggs. I like his jacket.
Yeah, that's almost like Maryland.
Almost. He's got a nice long line of people. Go off through here and check out all the different, all them action figures back. Remember them?
Yeah.
I was so lucky my parents let me play with that stuff when I was a little. They did it for me. Batman and Robin and Captain Kirk and trying to figure out how the heck to play with them all together. I got a lot of cool stuff in here though, so if you're in Nashville and you're hanging out, definitely want to come down and check this out because there's all kinds of cool stuff, really neat people to meet. The guy over there that played Michael Myers, you got Judith Myers. She was the sexy sister, I think.
I think so.
Yeah.
And you'll see just as many black T-shirts as you do at Rockin'.
Except they're all movie shirts.
They're all movie shirts, though, not band shirts.
That's not true. We saw a guy in a Psycho Circus t-shirt earlier.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Tried to wave to him, but he thought we were making fun of him.
Well, we are known for making fun of that movie.
A little bit.
You got any questions, brother?
Cool stuff here on the table.
That was great.
This guy right here. Say hi to Facebook.
Hey, how you doing? Check that out. Classic GNR right there. I love that priest.
I'm tempted to buy that.
How you doing?
That one is 15. And then if you want to do like a Hyman chain, you gotta change.
Might be back. I'm doing a live stream right now. Say hi to Facebook.
Hey. And then what's it called? Here's the keychain. That one's only 10.
Nice.
Awesome. We got some cool stuff.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. My wife bought some patches off of you earlier.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Awesome. You would do well vending at my convention next year.
Give us a message.
Yeah, it's called Rock and Pond. It's like a rock and metal convention.
Where's it at?
It's here in Nashville.
Oh, really? Give us a
I'll bring you one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be next April.
Shoot me a message.
Absolutely. I think you would do well, especially with all these patches.
Because it's basically like this, but it's all about rock music. So, I mean.
Okay, we used to do rock and shock and messages and stuff.
Uh-huh.
So it was about music. And that was my favorite show.
Yeah, you would. I think you would have fun. Yeah, I'll be in touch with you.
Yeah, totally.
Awesome. Yeah, cool stuff.
Very cool.
Back to you, Aaron.
Even something for rock and roll stuff here today.
Billy Zane's here. You guys remember him from Titanic, Back to the Future? Critters, one of my favorite horror movies. Watched Critters the other day.
Did you?
I did.
Probably since it was new to VCR.
Got a lot of cool stuff here. Oh, it's getting crowded through this area.
I always like the people that make stuff.
Yeah, I like that stuff. We got New Age jewelry here. If you wanted a Jason Voorhees beer coaster, they got you covered.
We don't need that enough. Over here is our buddy Mark.
And here's Mark Ballard. Say hi to Facebook.
So if you go to any good music conventions in Nashville, you know who Mark is. You go to any cool comic book conventions in Nashville, you definitely know who Mark is. He puts on the best of the best. Doing all right over here today? Yeah, awesome.
So it's going up to Bowling Green, Kentucky, May 28th.
There you go. There you go. If you're up in Kentucky or anywhere nearby, write that down. You don't want to miss out on one of his get-togethers. It's always a good time. It's always, when you put on one, it's always like a mix of a party and a convention at the same time. Like you go have a blast and buy all your comics and records and everything else you need at the same time. Mark and I go way back. That's way back in the. He's a wild. You can tell by looking at him, he's a little wild. But it's always fun. So yeah, this is the main room over here with the stuff. Holy shit! Look at that poster up there with all the autographs on it. That could be yours. Come on down here to the full moon convention today.
What's the price on that?
1,500.
$1,500.
Wow, I got 47 days.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very cool. All right. Thank you
Of
so
course, I'll
much.
see everybody at Rockin' Pod 2023.
April. That's right.
Definitely. Look forward to it. It's kind of gives me them feelings, because like here we are at the place where the last Rockin' Pod was, and like everybody's having a good time. You feel just like rock and rollers hanging out. I'm seeing a lot of people with kick-ass rock vests with their patches on them.
Yeah.
It's pretty neat.
So go down the hall to the other vendor room here.
They tell me there's a room up here full of pink balloons. Everybody's freaking out. Yeah, this is pretty cool, man. Kind of like I said, it's weird to be at a convention that's not Rockin' Pod. And it really makes me miss Rockin' Pod. It really makes me look forward to 2023. Got any announcements, Chris?
April 2023. We have official announcements in the next few weeks.
We got another room full of cool
More
stuff in
more
here.
vendors in here.
Have you been in this room yet?
I have not. This is cool.
Gonna take people back there and show them the cool Alice Cooper thing if it's not gone.
Stranger Things. Cool stuff here. Wolfman, or look at some old school horror stuff.
And also
The
your
Ted Nugent. The Ted Nugent exhibit. Who knew Ted was going to be here?
Ted couldn't make it today, but these are a few of his trophies that he wanted everybody down there to see.
Yeah.
Strangled each one of these with his own hands in the forest
And they got
alone.
Stranglehold playing in the background.
Uh,
But we don't want to get dinged for copyright.
Look at all this. Jesus.
don't play its head off.
Some wild stuff in here. Good, how are you?
How you doing? Trip. You need a kitten and some other.
Some cool stuff. What's all this over here? Mass Destruction Heavy Metal for Life. Clothing company. That's pretty cool.
I love that.
More stuff here. Horror books. That's cool. Matt Shore.
Comic book artist.
Cool stuff. You do it? Ricky Blaylock. That's some awesome art. Look at this Alice Cooper artwork. That is badass.
That is killer. Rock and roll. I like that.
That's beautiful work. Wow. Some cool stuff here.
All this going on right now.
That's his info there. RickyBlaylock.com. Check that out.
All right. We want to wrap it
Like I
up.
said, if you're in Nashville, you want to come down here and hang out with us. We're going to be here for a little while longer. Like I said, there's all kinds of cool stuff here to see. There's some other Alice Cooper stuff up there that I guess we missed when we walked through that other room. And then there's a whole nother room, a big dome thing going on down the way that's got people getting tattoos. Later on, we're going to see Chris's wife get a Decibel Geek tattoo. It's pretty cool.
No comment on that one. And then Chris is getting a divorce.
Yeah. But yeah, so here we are. This is the Full Moon Tattoo and Horror Convention. We're going to be down here for a few more hours. We're actually excited because the Mooger Foogers are in town. We're going to be seeing them a little bit later on. Then we're going to go see Jerry Cantrell live tomorrow. That's going to be a good time.
And recording an episode with Mr. Fooger.
That's right. So later on, when we get back to my place, we're all going to hang out. We're going to have some drinks, grill some burgers and some brats. It'll be a good time. We're going to have the Zoom recorder, and so we're going to record an episode. And since the Mooger Foogers here, it wouldn't be right if we didn't have them on it with us. So that's what we're going to be doing. So
Come on now.
There's my wife.
there's Michelle. She's guarding
Here's our table.
the buttons.
Buttons for the people.
Buttons for the people. We got them. You need a Decibel Geek button? Come on down here. We'll give you one right now. So we're at the Sinesta here in Nashville, out by B&A if you're familiar with the area. Just put it in the old Google Maps and cruise on down here. Full Moon Tattoo Horror Convention Festival. We're having a good time down here. Come join us. It's Decibel Geek. Chris, say goodbye to the people. Goodbye.